We are at the Dayton Speedway for the 12th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. Number 4 of Austin Lyon will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 81 of Sergeant Young. Rest of the starting lineup here for today's race. All 22 drivers are here. Entering this race, Austin Abilene, who will be starting in the 6th position, has an 18-point lead over Sergeant Young, who is starting second. Of course, the Dayton Speedway has not been made for NR 2003, so we are using the Winchester Speedway as a replacement, as it is the closest track to the real Dayton Speedway. This is the third time here in the Grand National Series we are racing here at the Dayton Speedway. 1 year ago, Brian Fox won this race. Fox is not able to be here because he is a part-time driver. He's not able to compete because we can't fit all the cars here. And winning the second event was Nick Kennedy, now Nick Holliday. He is not here to win for the second time in a row at Dayton Speedway. In the last round at Columbia, Andrew James won. Andrew is starting in the 11th position to try and win back-to-back races, which no one has ever done in the 3-year history of the Grand National Series. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off as we begin our lone pace lap. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. "20 laps is the distance for today's race, as 50 points are up for grabs. And we are racing here at Dayton Speedway. Austin Lyon gets a good jump into turn number 1. Exit turn number 2. Here comes the 100 car, Jeff Stott on the inside line. Trying to go around Sergeant Young. Young with a run on the high side, though. Can Young complete the pass? No, he will not. Leading the first lap, it will be Austin Lyon. Battle for second place continues as Jeff Stott easily passes Sergeant Young on the inside line. The Sergeant will stay on the outside. There you see our points leader, Austin Abilene. Whoa, Sergeant Young smacks the wall, and he spins out right in front of the 59. Horrible luck for the 81 car, and we are under caution, racing the back. And Austin Lyon leads us to the caution flag. Well, that did not take long at all. Number 4 car of Austin Lyon is our race leader. Here's the cause of caution. Sergeant Young, second in points, minus 18 entering this race. Goes wide off turn number 4, smacks the wall. He's going to come up across the track. He gets hit by the 22 of Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle keeps on going. Sergeant Young hard into the inside wall. Then Young comes across, hits Chris Kyle again. And the 59 Cole Ash nowhere to go. He's just going to keep pushing Sergeant Young up the track. Right in front of the 92 car of Andrew James, who just won the last race. The 88 car got damaged as well. The 44, the 120, the 50. Kristen Russell got some damage. But horrible luck for Sergeant Young. He cut off 5 points after the last round. He comes into this race with a good chance to try and score points, but he doesn't even make it past lap number 2. And almost head on into the guardrail. Chris Kyle keeps on going. And he's just along for the ride at this point. Andrew James nowhere to go. He gets a lot of front end damage, so we'll have to see if they keep that car out there or not. But championship implications have struck already here on lap number 2. We'll clean this mess up here in turn number 1, and we'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. 12 laps to go. The 81 of Sergeant Young, second in points, is out of the race, as well as the 44 car of Boston Austin. Austin Lane is our race leader. Second is Jeff Stott. Third is Mackenzie Dale. Fourth is Chris Kyle. Fifth is our points leader, Austin Abilene. Sixth is Chaka Deskwatcher. Seventh is Bronson Minnick. Eighth is Brent James. Ninth is Chris Tuckett. And 10th is Cole Ash. This is going to be a big championship hit for Sergeant Young if Austin Abilene scores points in this race. Pace car pulls in. Austin Line is going to try to get another great jump. There we go. He was not ready. Jeff Stott was. On the inside line, here goes 100 car. Stott trying, but nope. Austin Line gets a good jump off turn number 2. Into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. Austin Line is going to continue to hold his race lead. There you see Andrew James. He is still competing despite that damage, and he is currently still inside the points range. Off the final turn. 10 laps down. 10 laps have been completed. We are halfway. You see Chris Kyle trying to make a move to third. Chris Kyle, who was involved in that Sergeant Young crash, is the one that spun out Sergeant Young. Want to try and at least get a podium. Chris Kyle clear. Yes, he will. So move Chris Kyle. Number 22 car up to the 3rd position. But the 77 is fighting back on the outside. Still side by side. Kyle slides up the track. Oh, they make contact. They're able to keep on going. Battle for position. Looks like Austin Abilene is going to try and get around the 77 as well. And here comes Deskwatcher on the inside of the 55. Not able to get around him just yet, but the 55 is going to try and go around the 77. Not able to. You see Jeff Stott has closed in on the number 4 car. Jeff Stott, who has one career win earlier in the season. That was at Columbus Speedway. He's going to try and win his 2nd race in the past 3 events. While Austin Line has never scored a win in his SCRL career. This is his first ever season. You'll have 5 laps to go this time by. Still battle for 4th. Austin Abilene wants it. Mackenzie Dale is trying to defend. Lead is still 0.5 of a second. Make that 4. As you see the 92 car, Andrew James being passed. Jeff Stott is there. He goes wide off turn 4. He's going to try and get a run down the front stretch. You got 3 laps to go. You got 2-car breakaway. Does he have anything for the 4 car? He can't wait around. He has to make his move. He goes wide again. He's going to try and get the momentum off the high side. 2 laps to go. He actually lost ground that lap. Austin Line trying to play defense. Here we go. Jeff Stott again goes to the high side. White flag, 1 lap to go. Can he use the momentum? Nope. He's going to try again. Got a backstretch for the final time. Austin Line trying to play defense. Jeff Stott trying to get around him on the high side. I don't think it's going to work. Off the final turn, Austin Line is going to survive, and he wins for the first time in his career here at Dayton Speedway. Another first-time winner. Here are your race results. Austin Line holds on to score his first career SCRL sanctioned win. 2nd was Jeff Stott. 3rd, Chris Kyle. 4th, Mackenzie Dale. 5th, Austin Abilene, our points leader. 6th, Chaka Deskwatcher. 7th, Bronson Minnick. 8th, Chris Tuckett. 9th, Brent James. And 10th, Cole Ash. We had 20 drivers finish race on the lead lap. We had 2 drivers out due to the wreck on lap number 2, as well as Sergeant Young, 2nd in points, who finishes last. Well, that is it here for Dayton Speedway. Here for race number 12, we'll take it to victory lane for the first time in his SCRL career with the number 4 of Austin Line. Here are your point standings after the 12th race season at Dayton. What was once an 18-point lead is now a 48-point lead between Austin Abilene and Sergeant Young due to Sergeant Young crashing out at Dayton. Third is Josh Barker, 105 points behind. Fourth is Jeremiah Weaver, 173 points behind. And fifth is Joel's Notary, 177 points behind. Rest of your point standings. We will next see you for round number 13 at the Carroll Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.